Guys, back. So I was going to show you this game. It's called let's look at Warhammer 40k Regicide. This is in early access. A lot of the content is gated, I guess we can call it. Right now you cannot access the armor, you cannot access the campaign, and skirmish mode is quite how would you describe it? Quite limited. I am actually just going to load down some of the settings because it is not 100% properly optimized. Maybe even enable VSync since that sometimes helps with the quality, and push it down to good. It says using the Unity engine, it definitely seems, since all of the settings are quite Unity-ish, meaning that I'm obviously not going to spend optimizing Unity since it's quite hard to optimize until the game is probably going to be released. So take that in mind that the game is going to be probably poorly optimized. I am recording at the same time too, and I have a great CPU, which is why I am suffering some slight delays. But if you got a better than average CPU and you're not recording and you got a decent graphics card, you should be fine. Now you do have to create a account with this game, and it's just mainly, I would assume, for multiplayer. I've never played a multiplayer map before, but I'm not really going to talk about that. I'm more going to talk about the gameplay and stuff. But I'm sure, and it seems that multiplayer is fine. And from when I looked online, it seemed actually fine. I mean, there's 0 matches right now, but from what I found online, it seemed that there were actually responses. Now, this game has been updated. It was updated on the 21st of the 4th of this year, meaning that was quite recently, and meaning I would expect some new patches. It was about almost a month ago, so there's probably a new patch coming out very soon. I can't say whether or not there is, but when the new patch comes out, I will probably put a little annotation in the video just for those who are wondering whether or not this game's actually being updated. That doesn't. When I first was playing it, it didn't seem like it was being updated, but I didn't realize it came out on the 21st of the 4th. I thought it came out last year, so definitely it does have a little bit more thing. There's a training. There's more. Librarian is kind of like it's like an in-game kind of. It's just a guide basically. It just kind of tells you the basics and stuff like that, and factions and all that stuff. Now, what is this game? Before I go into that, I do want to go into the settings. There's obviously slides for everything. This is actually a really good settings menu. I really like it. There's full screen and windowed. I would like full screen borderless. That's a nice option, but I'm fine with this. There's quite good resolutions. I believe they go up to your native. Then there's quality and anti-aliasing and all the shadows and stuff. And then there's kill cams for you and enemies. This is actually disabled by default. I like it on, honestly, but that's fine. And edge scrolling is really nice, obviously. And then you got inputs, so you can change input. It's pretty good inputs. I mean, can you actually change them? You cannot change the inputs. They look like, okay, that's not particularly great. I'm sure some people like to change the inputs, but hey, well, what can you do? Okay, now this menu is quite difficult to go around, and so you click campaign and you get campaign trailer. I'm not going to show you this because I don't know if it's actually available to show you. But for example, if I click skirmish, I get the skirmish mode up. There's no X or anything. You have to click the back button right here. That's really annoying because you rarely find that. You do have that thing pop up, and you obviously have report bug and you can look out. So you can also have multiple accounts. It looks like. But guys, we're going to start with skirmish. This game is like chess, and you may go, wait, what? What do you mean it's like chess? I mean, it is literally like chess. There's even a mode that's classic, which is literally chess. It is literally 100% chess. But Regicide is what makes this game interesting. Regicide is actually an incredibly interesting, map, a mode, shall we say. It's quite a few difficulties. I'm finding intermediate is quite difficult. I haven't really, but obviously there's quite a few lengths. I'm not a great chess player, but I know how to play chess quite well. But this is a very different game than chess, right? So if you instantly go, oh, it's chess, okay, I'm gonna exit. It's not chess. The classic mode, while it is chess, that's just probably just there. But the Regicide, while it keeps chess elements, it doesn't play out like chess. for someone who's quite good at chess and quite good at the strategicness. They even say that building out the center is not a good idea. You want to build out your flanks too. Like, you know, moving your very left pawn or very right pawn is actually a good move now, apparently, right? So there's some very different things. As you can see, each guy has guns and they can shoot. Yes, you can shoot in chess. This has actually been a really cool thing for me because I've always wanted a game like this that's like chess where you can shoot people and stuff. Instead of literally having to capture them, you can just shoot them from far away. They've created that. It provides Orcs and Space Marines. There's 2 Space Marines chapters. There's White Scars. I'm just going to turn down the settings because I've a good thing. We'll just turn down this fast just because we just don't want any problems. There we go, that's fine. And then there's only one Orc thing. Orcs are really cool, but so is Space Marines. So I'm just going to play Space Marines White Scars. And then we're going to start a game. I normally find no lag with this, but I do find when I'm catching with like OBS or whatever, I do get a little bit of lag in the game. In most games actually. That have very CPU intensive. I'm getting a new CPU too, eventually. So that will help the lag, but regardless, so this is how we start.
We are pushing them back.
One thing you will notice is that there's chess moves. Yes, there are chess moves. Isn't that cool? There's also a little timer down here if you want to time your games and stuff. But
we are pushing them back.
That's a really cool thing actually. The fact that there's all these chess move things.
Ready to strike.
So you kind of have 2 phases. You have moving and then you have initiation. You can only move one character, but you can initiate equal to how many skulls you have. I believe your skulls do track over turns, so you can like stock up skulls. So that means 3 of my guys can attack. Down here. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but on the bottom right screen there's skulls, and that means for each one skull, it's an attack that can be done or an action. So I may just. Well, I knew a good move is you kind of remove these 2 pieces, but I'm going to try something different and move this piece up here. It protects my king a bit more, it opens up my queen or my librarian. As you can see there, I'm much more queen. There's quite a few different things. You can do like a more strategic mode. You can do like obviously objectives. You can have secondary objectives and time allocations and all that stuff. That's really cool. You have move history. This is not very detailed. I would like it to be a bit more detailed, but it's still fun, and you can obviously change the icons. I just like this. And you can obviously get the in-game librarian if you hit that little top left button. These things are all at the top. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So you can hold the middle mouse button to rotate the screen, or you can hold the right mouse button to move back and forward. As you can see, there's a little bit of lag. It's not too bad. So when we begin, we've just made up a character, and what you can see is we can throw grenades. Yes, we can shoot. There's a chance of shooting. So this is very much 40k style. Each character has different set of moves that can allow them to do different things. Some have, all of them have melee range, meaning melees are easier to hit, but obviously you have to get into melee range. Yeah, so we may just start by throwing grenade. I like throwing grenade at the start, but I'm thinking since a grenade uses 2 actions, is that the best thing? I think it is, due to the fact that these guys can't attack anyway, so there's not much use them going first turn. Obviously you have your main guy who's got your king, who if he dies, the game's over. This is his king. Now, the best thing about this game is the kill cams, but I'll show you what they mean in a second. You can also use these like bonuses. These cost this many skulls, like 3 skulls, 1 skull, 1 skull, 2 skulls, and essentially they do different things. And they're pretty good. Interesting. So we're going to begin with just a grenade. We could attack the war boss, but we could attack much more of a defensive attack position. Let's get 3 of the special troops and 3 front pawns. I think this is a better move since the war boss is pretty tough, and you can, if you make a chess move, I'll show you what I mean if I can get one. But if you, so in chess, do you know how each character has different moves? If you, the way you capture pieces in chess is that you move your piece on top of theirs and you capture them. You can do the exact same in this game, or the same kind of concept. In this game, if you do the same thing, what actually happens is you capture the piece and they're gone. There's no attacking, there's no HP, they're just gone. And you can see there's these cool little animations and stuff, and you can turn these little enemy animations off if you want to. I like them honestly, but you can turn them off. So we're going to start off with some simple moves. So we're looking at this piece. This piece here is really strong, the bishops. So you kind of want to get them out because they're really quite strong. And I'm going to try threshing the king here. So I think I'm just going to... Oh, that's not particularly good because that puts my piece in threatening. I guess if I do this... I can't do much.
This shall be over soon.
Maybe we just do something simple like... How about we just move this piece in? And you can get these cool little animations. So if we attack them with assault, then I know there's no sword, but like it's just the fact that it's slightly. We actually took a bit of damage there, I think, but it's the fact that it's closer, and it does slightly more chance to hit, I guess you could say. This guy here, we have we have to be strategic. We could attack again, 55% chance to hit them, or we could just go to ground with this unit, meaning he's got increased half miss, and he's not going to take as much damage from all of these troops. You can see here these things, and I believe you can stack them up over turns, but most of the time you find you use a lot of them. There's a little bit of wonkiness with the animations, and yes, you can change the options at any time. Usually I guess it being Unity, so I guess if we change of... that's kill comers anyway. Yeah, so we'll just see. Moving here is not particularly good, but I mean it's quite a nice aggressive position that allows me to kill this guy. So I guess we can just start by killing him, and then moving attack. So if I move and then attack, it looks like it does a lot more damage, it seems. Wow, it did. Okay, that's pretty impressive. And then we're going to go to ground since he's really close. This character is not too much use, but we are maybe just going to start doing a little bit of damage around here because we kind of want to open up the queen. Because the queens are very strong in this game. They can wreck your entire army. I remember absolutely smashing the AI in the other game, but I accidentally traded away my queen in a bad trade, and it absolutely decimated me. It took away half my forces, just the queen itself. The queens are really strong in this game, due to them having low abilities. I can move here and take this piece instantly, but I don't actually think it's a good move. I can move here and get killed by the queen. I think a better move would, however, just be kind of to retreat a bit. I think even just back to here. And then we're gonna just kind of get this character and just shoot him a bit, because these characters are quite annoying. And then we are just gonna maybe start by shooting a bit more. Now you may notice that I'm quite closed in and they're quite open, so I gotta kind of start moving out my pawns a bit more. Otherwise, there could be problems occurring. Now, I'm going to skip my turn here. And you can see I just used, obviously I've got a skull. So, we'll see if it carries over. I don't actually remember if it does or not. And this is probably going to kill me. It's a moving attack. That wasn't particularly smart. Oh, he just attacked the pawn, which is obviously a lot better for me. So he's just kind of starting to shoot. There's a little bit of shooting going on. Now, we definitely want to start threatening these characters, but we've got to make sure that we don't allow them to get into any position that can really hurt us. So make sure they can't take any of our pieces, and then we just kind of want to... I didn't mean to move up that far, that's fine. And we're just going to attack him a bit. Hopefully do a lot of damage, good. And then hopefully finish him off if we get a lucky shot. There we go. But as you see, this is quite different. There we would have had to make trades with the chess pieces, and then but this game is quite different. It's also a lot of fun. I didn't see whether or not it carried over. That's my fault. But you would have obviously saw it. I think we're just gonna maybe attack a bit this character, or even this is attack.
Firing on target. Boss.
So it's all how you deal with these situations. Now this character here is a really strong bishop, so we may want to try to threaten quite strongly by maybe threatening, because this most interesting thing is if we just stay in a standstill, they may win because it's totally luck. It's just like who gets the most hits. So we kind of want to make sure that that luck's much more on our side. So in this thing, as you can see here, this is our degree. If he moves his pawn, that's going to be quite nasty because he's just going to be assumed on this. We got to make sure that we move our pawn first, because otherwise he's got the advantage. Also opens up our character quite a bit. It's saying when you're doing a chess piece take, you have to actually move the character there, so you can't like move first then take it. You have to actually, that's your move. And then hopefully, I'm not really hoping this to kill because I kind of went on their turn for to kill, so I'm actually maybe just gonna take much more of a
Moving to cover.
maybe just do a little bit of it. That's fine. And then we can move over and see if that points actually count over. Oh, extra early is really annoying. It just instantly kills someone. And the half elf. Yeah, I said these queens actively annoy.
Nothing shall stop us now.
Ooh, we can move here.
My knowledge and powers.
You can obviously press spacebar and they'll skip the movement. We're just going to start off by doing a very simple attack, hopefully to kill this character.
As you weaken, I grow stronger. All he's gonna see is grain. Charging up.
Oh no, that's bad.
We sure have been targeting squinks.
Oh, what? You just instantly killed my queen? Holy cow, that's strong.
This may be our finest hour.
Freaking heck.
Other shots are all that is needed.
Did you just see that instant shot my queen?
Open fire.
It's better instant shot his queen. Missed. Oh my gosh.
Retribution awaits you. Open fire.
Now he's in a really good position for us, but he's going to start by attacking the bench.
Polish to stand before us. He's losing. Time for war energy.
And then it is going to annoyingly kill my character, but I am going to be able to kill him back. He's not going to be able to do anything in this initiation phase, so maybe change. But it does mean I am forced to make a move. But it does mean he kind of wasted his queen. As you can see how powerful these queens are, he destroyed three of my strong forces. And you can see these awesome freaking kill cams. Oh my gosh. Like, that is freaking awesome. Come on, you can't just say that was not cool. Freaking looking. Now, we are just going to go to ground with it, just protect our counter, and then we are just going to... We don't really want to attack this counter because that opens up check, which is not particularly good, so we just kind of want to maybe attack it something else. I still didn't look to see whether or not the points carried over, but I'm pretty sure they did because I remember... Yeah, they must have, because I've had quite a few points. Okay, this is going to be good move for us, a good steal. As you can see, these guys are pretty dumb, but I'm also pretty dumb with this mode, because this mode is quite different. You most likely, when you start playing this, you're gonna find it difficult. Well, that was unlucky for me. Gonna quickly move him because he takes forever. No, we're just gonna... We just chainsaw this guy's freaking heart out.
Charge!
I'd like to see more characters in this game, like Elder. Really, you missed that. Like Elder would be really cool. Another character that'd be really cool would be, I don't know. Yeah, kill this. Just don't hit, please. Oh no, yeah, and killed it. Now there's that checkmate.
Nowhere for him to run. Just the way I like it.
Wait, can you just capture this and not free capture? Oh, I don't know if that was. I kind of was making a bit quicker, just quickly showed the chest moves.
This is my death gun.
Like that didn't kill that guy, but it does do a lot of damage. I don't know why the last one did.
Where I go, victory follows.
No, that was a mistake, by the way. But it doesn't seem like you can undo. So an undo system would be really nice, because you don't know how many times I've accidentally clicked in it, like one square too much, and then it just moves it, and there's no one undo.
Weapon ready.
That guy's pretty dead anyway, but I guess maybe you could give him a bit of HP. What you could try to do is we could try to use some of these abilities. Maybe increase the wound capacity of this character. You can do quick slots too. And that uses up one of my skulls, but also gives me some more wounds. Now, I think this character's just gonna die here. Yeah, he did, but like it was interesting to see. I don't know if I can win this one, but it would be interesting to see if I can.
We are pushing them back.
We are just going to move up a bit, just because that is a protection here. But that is that thing, so we're just going to make sure. Maybe we just try to chainsaw this guy and see if we can kill him. Oh, nice crit though. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Now, that means we got a pretty good next move. Now against this death gun, we really got to be careful. I think we're just gonna die here. But the problem is, he didn't do it just because he knew I could take him with my Devastator. Oh, my Devastator is Bishop, isn't it? I was thinking it's tank, but it's not. What's a really interesting move here is that you got to try to. I'm gonna move my king, but I gotta make sure he's still protected. So moving him here maybe isn't the best idea, but it's gonna protect me against this, especially against this one. And then maybe we can see. Wait, can we just take him? Yeah, no, we can't. But we can threaten.
Firing on target.
Oh. And then maybe we can just fire a bit more around, hopefully to try to kill some of these guys.
Open fire.
Now this is a kill here, but he has to move his character first. So that's me move my character up a bit. And this death gun person has not much good areas to attack. I would like to turn off the enemy's animation sometimes, because it does take forever to get these things done. I was trying to move him up, but obviously this character just like instant. I think these death guns are really powerful right now. They're a bit too powerful. So I would like. I mean, I'm saying I would like, but really they are way too strong right now.
We shall prevail. Forward to victory.
The thing is, they don't have. I mean, you could say, oh well, they're weak, but they're also really weak in combat. But I think they're not that weak. They're actually quite tough. They've got 12 wounds, 3 defense, 4 attack, 3 like 4 power, 3 this. If you look at this character, they've got like, I mean, look at my Devastator. They've got more wounds than my Devastator. I'm sure they got less defense, but they got more wounds and more attack than my Devastator. And it just seems a little strong. We're just gonna. I don't know whether or not it's newbie, but they definitely seem much more of a stronger person to play as. I don't know what that ability is though. I know it's like a big area effect kind of damage thing, but I don't know what the use of it though.
Terminators hold the line.
Maybe increase the toughness. Hopefully that will.
On the run.
Okay, this is a good kill here. Don't know why he did that. Maybe he's trying to set up a nice.
Oh, smash ya!
Oh, that's probably gonna be moving attack. No, it wasn't. Okay, nice. And oh, I think it was maybe a moving attack. Oh, what he done! Oh my gosh, these characters do so much more damage. The thing is, they are tougher in hit points, and they deal I think more damage. Is super annoying. Hopefully, maybe my character can kill him here. I think we are just gonna bombard this though. Should do a massive amount of damage. See, that's a decent amount of damage. And then here we can just take. Oh, this is quite an easy take. I don't know why he did that because I had my shield up, so that was a pretty damn good move.
This is my death gun.
See, like he did a lot of damage. Okay, we are just gonna show you the animation here. Yeah, look at these look at that freaking neck. Okay.
Open fire!
Oh well, you know, these characters don't have a lot of defenses. Come on. Freaking neck. Then I don't need your. These characters don't have a lot of defenses, talk. Go to ground, and then maybe even I can't give him a shield.
And this will all be over. Get ready for the boom!
Ooh, that's nasty. I knew one wound. Oh no, that's gonna kill him.
Blast them!
Only two. Okay, these Terminators are pretty darn tough.
Make them no regret, brothers. None shall survive. Termination imminent. Each of us wields the might of an army. Priority target.
Then, pew pew pew. Yeah, it's funny how he shoots the ground after. What, that missed? I'm sorry, but that did not miss. Like, I could see that clearly as day. Like, it hit him. Okay, it missed.
Seeking better ground.
Quotations.
Got him now, boss.
So these maps do take a little long. I will have to say that much.
This makes just as dangerous as
That's pretty hefty damage.
Victory is within our grasp. None shall survive.
I don't really want to be in this guy's path, but so we are just gonna put him in here. Speed it up because that takes forever. Activate the crux so we can get the shield. Maybe just, I guess the only thing we can do here with this character is just throw the grenade, which does a small amount of damage, but it's something, I guess you could say. He's saying his character because of this. I mean, there's no other things like the king thing. Now you do have to be wary of how your king works. Obviously, because he will take a lot of damage.
We are pushing them back. None shall survive.
I'm just thinking how I wanna. I think I may just want to start moving these characters out and get my other Terminator out. And this guy somehow survived, so he might as well use his survivation against. I would like to see a slightly better hit thing. There's one thing. I'm just kind of giving you everything. It's a really fun game. The games do last a little long. But I'm sure that is just due to some facts. So it's internally, something's not really, I hate using the be as it will, but some kind of be as it will things. I want the wounds one and this guy. Because, you know, people have quite have HP, there's the chance of missing is quite big. Now this guy's just gonna absolutely annihilate him. Oh, just look at that. And then we're just gonna, he's just gonna move down.
How do you get over here?
And that's pretty kill him. Yep. I'm just saying that these guys seem very strong for who they are.
Oi, you!
Oh my gosh, please.
The Codex predicts our victory.
I guess we can just maybe move here and then do a moving attack and hopefully that'll kill him.
Attack!
If he actually hits. A 3% chance to miss. Okay, we are definitely going to do a suppression here.
Suppressing fire!
Hopefully we can kill this Defagon in time. Of course we missed like every single shot, by the way.
Dagger, dagger, dagger! Oi, you!
Let's go and kind of just skip through these things, man. This is actually a very good move for us because we can take this character. And then here, I should have shown that minute thing. Sorry, that's my fault. Just kind of trying to speed through this because it's almost 30 minutes. Hit it, miss again. Oh, I did do 5 wounds, that's decent.
Weapon ready! Execution await you!
Oh yes, come on.
Each of us is like
Nice.
a whole mob. I was thinking this would be a good shooting spot. I'm gonna kill.
There is no place for you in this galaxy.
Cannot hide from us.
This may be a fight. Push them back.
Take that!
Come on. Please, please, just come. Yeah, there we go.
The Emperor guides me.
And just snapshot that guy in the face. That's gotta hit. There we go. So it seems as if it hits him in the face. Like that's gonna miss.
You better bring more Tekka if you want to fight us. We'll flatten them.
I don't know why he did this here.
Some
Because I'm just gonna hit him in the face. Oh, he just defeated me by that big crit. Holy cow, he just critted me for like 500% and just killed me. But yeah, I guess you can definitely see there how the game works. So this guy just literally just critted me. I should have probably shown that animation. It wasn't actually an animation. But I guess that was very quick, and the chess mode is just chess. I'm not going to show that. That takes too long. But the game is quite difficult. It does feel a little unfair if you're playing as Space Marines. They definitely feel a little weaker. And this could just be me being bad at the game. But like I was playing as Orcs and I absolutely smashed. And it feels like Orcs are the stronger force. I don't know. But I'm sure they'll get patched out and bug fixed like crazy. I think Orcs just do more damage, and the fact that they've got more wounds really counteracts them having less defense, since defense isn't really a big deal. Anyway guys, see you next time.